Good morning, everyone! This is your teacher Sam and welcome to our virtual class. Watch closely and listen carefully to our lesson for today. Are you ready? Let's go! The lesson for today is about odd and even numbers. Numbers are classified into two. It could be odd and even numbers. Even numbers are numbers that have no remainder when counting on in twos. These are the examples of even numbers. Numbers that ends with these numbers are called even numbers. 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. You will know that the number is even when you count on in twos. For example, we have here 10 circles. And when you count it by twos, there are no remainders. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Odd numbers are numbers that have a remainder of 1 when counting on in twos. These are the examples of odd numbers. Numbers that ends with these numbers are called odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. You will know that the number is odd when you count in twos. For example, if you start from 1 and you count by twos, there is a remainder of 1. Now, if you go to 3 and you count by twos, there is also a remainder of 1. When you count in fives and you count in by twos, you got 2, 4, and then you have a remainder of 1 for 5. It's the same with 7 and 9. For example, we have here 2 stars, and you count on in twos, there is no remainder. That is called even number. So 2 is an even number. Next, we have 3 stars. If you count on in twos, there is a remainder of 1. 2, 1. That's 3. So there is a remainder of 1, meaning 3 is an odd number. Four stars. If you count on in twos, there is no remainder. 2, 4. That's even number. So 4 is an even number. 5 stars. Count on in twos. When you count on in twos, it's going to be 2, 4, and then plus 1, it's going to be 5. So there is a remainder of 1, meaning that is an odd number. 5 is an odd number. Let's compare even and odd numbers. even. How can you 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8 are called even numbers. Even. 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 are called odd numbers. Odd. Odd and even. For example, 5. That's odd. 8. Even. 13. It ends with 3. It's odd. Very good. 12. Even. It ends with 2. Odd and even. How can you tell if it's odd or even? For example, 2, 4. That's even. 5. There is a remainder of 1, meaning it is odd. Odd and even. Now let's practice. Odd or even? 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 Now that you have learned odd and even numbers, let's answer our activity book. Please open your book on page number 21. Page 21. In the first part, you're going to write each number and tell if it's even or an odd number. For example, we have here in number 1, 6 leaves. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 leaves. So you write number 6 and write the word if it's even or odd. So we have here 6, right? 6 has no remainder. So the answer is even. On the second part, we are going to write 5 even numbers and 5 odd numbers. For example here, even numbers. I will write here number 2 because 2 has no remainder, right? So yes, 2 is an even number. Now let's go to odd numbers. I'll give you this example. I have here 3, because 3 has a remainder of 1 when you count by 2s, right? Now it's your turn. Please finish everything. Finish 4 even numbers and 4 odd numbers. But remember, even numbers are numbers that have no remainder when counting on in twos. And odd numbers are numbers that have remainder of 1 when counting on in twos. Even numbers, we have 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. And for odd numbers, we have 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And that's all for today's lesson. I hope you had a great time learning with me today.